Oh, we're starting off with this match? Okay, that's weird, but whatever. So, like I said, we're going into NXT UK TakeOver for the first TakeOver in the United Kingdom. So, Toni Storm was the winner of the Mae Young Classic last year. Why are all the Australians and stuff, why do they wrestle in the UK? Maybe because the dialect and the pronunciations are the same? I mean, that could be entirely the case. You never know. Tony's getting a lot of chance. Alright, and it's Deonna Purrazzo. Well, she is. Alright, there we go. Oh, that was for the NXT UK Championship? I didn't think it was. I thought it was just a regular match. So this is going to be a very intriguing match. Purrazzo and Storm. Like I said, this is going to be added into the lineup for our broadcasts, because we will be doing NXT UK TakeOver, and I'm going to try to incorporate all of the shows that I do. So I'll be doing Ring of Honor probably tomorrow, and at the very least, I'll be doing Wrestle Kingdom 13. Usually I'll do like a regular show, but since this is Wrestle Kingdom, let's just go right into Wrestle Kingdom. No, that's not tomorrow. That's on Friday. Lockup between Toni Storm and Deonna Purrazzo. Purrazzo now, her arm is kind of jacked. Now twisted over with the wrist control on. Purrazzo now with a wrist control on. Toni Storm with a roll through, kicking the foot out. Great trip. Very slow. That was really weird. Now trying to counter out of this is Deonna Purrazzo. There we go. Now I can be able to look at both shows without any kind of interruption or anything like that. Flip through, still into the front face lock. Man, I don't know why this match is going on fucking slow-mo. Back up to the feet is Deonna Purrazzo. Purrazzo with a cool little trip there. Now has the knee lock. Toni Storm trying to do maybe a sleeper hold, but Purrazzo keeping it grounded. I love the UK crowd. They have fun chants. Great kick through. Trying to do it again into a side headlock. Back to the slow-mo and right into the takedown. I'm not saying it's a bad match. It's just like some of these moves feel super slow, which is kind of weird. Now we're into a headlock here. Very interesting headlock. Now Toni Storm trying to kick out of it. Headstand. Backing up. Very interesting counter. A little high five there. I don't know why the referee did that. That was weird. Alright, lock. Nope. Go behind by Purrazzo. Storm needs to break out of this to continue on her momentum here. Going into NXT TakeOver UK. Against Rhea Ripley for the NXT UK Women's Champion. Also, the Tag Team Champions will be decided, and we will know who the final team is during the broadcast of this show. It's Mustache Mountain against, I think, one of the Coffees and... not Wolfgang. I think Wolfgang's actually been released, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. I'll check later. A headlock. Now Purrazzo trying to get out of this as well. Headstand. Kicking out of it, but not anything. Right into the face with a bow. Wow. And Storm right back up to her feet, saying, okay, that was pretty cool. I love the crowd. Oh, kicking the hand away. Alright, well, that was interesting. I guess it's like we're buddies until we get into that ring. When we're in that ring, we're enemies. Good knee. Then what a knife edge. Again. Countered multiple slaps. Back kick to the midsection off the ropes. Ducks under Toni Storm off the ropes. In a different direction. Great drop kick. And now Storm into a pin. And Purrazzo with a very quick kick out. Picking her up. What's this now? Snap suplex. Into a pin. 2 and only a 2. And now what's this? Crossing the legs. Just getting ready. And look at this modified Regal stretch. Kind of a very interesting submission hold applied on Purrazzo, who really needs to get to the bottom rope here. It's very scary. Now got to the ropes and then stomping down right on the back of the knee, right in the knee ditch. A lot of tendons and a little thin layer of skin. No muscle attachment there. Running hip attack, but did not hit it. Caught. Great trip by Purrazzo. Purrazzo, I don't know what the fuck this is. Oh, let's just pop the shoulder right out of the goddamn socket. Purrazzo said that she was going to go for that arm and only a 2, but grabbing right onto the arm. That was a smart move by by Deonna Purrazzo. Now driving the hips right down onto the shoulder and arm of Toni Storm, and then an uppercut to the arm. Another uppercut right to the arm. This is going to snap that arm in 2 like a twig. And now, wrapping up the arm into the ropes and pulling on it. Remember, none of this is illegal. It's frowned upon, but it's not illegal. Big difference between those two. Twisting the arm over. And now pulling on the arm. A very interesting submission hold here applied. Those fingers. Oh, and then kicking the arm. Purrazzo, very crafty, into a pin. 2. And there was a kick out by Storm. And Deonna Purrazzo does not seem happy that she was unable to claim the victory there. Nasty forearm there right to the face by Toni Storm. A couple of them. Purrazzo, what a face buster, flipped into a Koji clutch. It's a very rare occasion that we ever see the Koji clutch, excuse me. I said the Cobra clutch almost. Here's a pin, 2, and no. Has to relinquish the hold, and then it was a big clothesline. Then dropped right on that arm again. And now driving the legs right into the arms. What's this now? Snapping it downwards. Trapped in the legs of Deonna Purrazzo. Toni Storm's arm could be popped right out of its socket if this continues to happen. So she needs a counter, get out of this, do something. Off the ropes, running dropkick. No, Toni Storm, what a great catch. That was an interestingly bad backstabber by Storm. We usually don't see a mistake done to that extent at all. That was not any good. There's a running hip attack by Storm. Bringing her out. What's this? Storm 0, possibly countered by Purrazzo. Purrazzo kicking that shoulder again. Oh my god, what a headbutt by Storm. Here's the pin. 2, and no. Not yet. What a headbutt. Right to the top of the, right to the face almost. And that arm has been the focal point, really, of this attack. Here we go. Storm 0. Again, Purrazzo countered. Snapmare down. Backflip. Good drop kick. Or back handspring drop kick. Here's the pin. 2, and Storm got that shoulder up again. And going right into a modified Rings of Saturn-like maneuver. Very brutal is this maneuver. I love it. Very cool stuff. About to tap, possibly. Now cranking right on that arm. Like pulling the arm backwards and now into a butterfly lock. And the twerking right up on the upper, like the lower part of the arms of Storm. More pressure on the shoulder. And Toni Storm might be going out from the pain. It's a very unique submission maneuver here. Desperately trying to crawl over. Trying her best to get to that bottom rope. Toni Storm got to the bottom rope with her foot. Very close. Hell of a matchup, I will say that. And now Purrazzo showing the absolute frustration of not being able to get the victory yet. The Let's Go Toni chant. Toni Storm getting shoved right in the face. A slap right to the face. Wow. And there is Toni Storm with some forearm shots, and there's a chop and then a forearm smash a couple of times right to the fucking cheek. Back and forth. Trying to go for maybe another exploder. Miscountered, and there's a German suplex right to the back of the head. Picking her up, Storm Zero cometh, and boom, nailed it. 1, 2, 3. Toni Storm with the victory.